Hi everyone, how are you? Thanks for joining me. It's Lily, and today I have a December daily to share with you. Now, I know we're in like the middle of February, but let me tell you that this was so difficult. And the reason why I kind of delayed in sharing the December daily with you is because I wanted to finish it. And I'm going to be honest and tell you, I didn't finish it. I did do the bulk of the month, but there were a lot of days that I did document. I just didn't add them to my December daily. And I thought, okay, I'm not going to let February go by without sharing the December daily with you. And so here is my December daily, and I made it from an altered book. And the only thing I really did is add this beautiful Christmas ribbon to the binding. That was it. I left the cover as it was because of the bright red, and that is about it. And then it's an altered book, so I did take out, let me show you the top again. Now I'm doing this with one hand because, because I have a broken tripod. So you could see there are, I'm not sure if you can really tell, but I did take some pages out to make room for adding my story. But even then, it is still a chunky book, and it has alligator mouth, and there's just nothing I can do about it. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I didn't finish it. I mean, there's really not much more that I could do in here. And I could add like a tie around it, but it sits on my bookshelf just like this. So let me just start by telling you the days are random throughout the book. And in December, I spent the month with my family in Utah. And I live in California, but in Utah, and I packed absolutely zero supplies with me, crafting supplies. So I made do with stuff like scrapbooking stuff that I had in the 90s. So that I still had at my parents' house, and that's what I used. And you know what? It was fun. It was fun to use up old supplies, and I'm really surprised that, like, for example, this right here is a transfer and it's still stuck. So I was still surprised that it stuck, and that it transferred really well. And so you could see this it has that 90s vibe, but I loved these back then. So I was excited to use these again. And here is, this was an old wine label. I think it was from the 90s, and so I'm telling you, some of this stuff in here is pretty old. And I want to start off by saying that December was a really tough month. So it wasn't easy to document the month. I had so much stuff going on in my family, just a lot of personal things. It was a very emotional month. So I did the best that I could. There were good days. There were not so good days. There were some days where they were extremely sad and painful. But I was also very grateful for the month. And so there's a little bit of all of that in here. And I won't get into great detail, but I do want to show you most of the pages that I was able to document. And they're kind of random. Yeah, I didn't go in chronological order. So I did start that way, but I didn't end that way. The pages are kind of like all over the place. So here's the 1st of December. So I just took a really nice quote that I found on Pinterest, and I added it. Here's a Christmas card, and then just embellished it with some stickers, 90s stickers, and then little doily that I found. And I also found stuff throughout my parents' house that I used in my December daily. This is a spread. It's still pretty tough to talk about that day. On December 2nd, I had a very dear friend of mine pass away. And so that was really tough. Just someone that was very, very dear to my heart. And, God bless his soul. Okay, so here is, there are some pages that I didn't even get to do. But look at this, how cute this was. Just a Christmas card, some cute little stickers, some more stickers. This is my granddaughter in the snow, welcoming winter. And then again in December, I was in Utah, and my life partner, my boyfriend, he was still in California. And so on, what day was this? I think we sent each other selfies right before, was it Christmas Eve? Where's my date? I can't find it, but I think this may have been Christmas Eve. And so we sent each other a selfie. Long distance selfies is what I called it. But here we are. And here is another great quote that I found. And this is the day that I flew into Utah, which was on December 10th. And you know, this right here, this view will never get old. It's from the airplane window. I'm up above the clouds, and look at how beautiful that is. So I printed these there, and some tags, some embellishments, just found items. This is Christmas tissue that I added. And so just, yep, my plane ticket, my baggage ticket. This is Christmas Eve, and we had pozole, and the family made tamales for Christmas. That was fun. Then here is a little journaling card. This is a decoupaged napkin. So just tuck that in there. On December 7th, I took part in a craft boutique. So that was fun. I documented it, and there's my friend Lauren who hosted it. And here I am at in my booth, my craft booth. This was so much fun, you guys. I had so much fun being able to share the goodies that I made, and then also being able to support everyone else with all of the great things that were, all of the makers. I mean, it was a wonderful, wonderful day. And all I did is I clipped, well, on this page, so I just documented that. This was a tag, and then a picture of us. And then here is an envelope that I just clipped there. This is from the 90s. This is an old Stampin' Up! Wreath that I had already cut out a long time ago that I found here at my parents'. Like in my parents' house, I have a couple of binders with old scrapbooking stuff. You know, a binder, and maybe I'll do a flip through of the way I used to keep my ephemera in the 90s. That is a great idea. I'm going to do that. It'll be a short video just showing you how I used to store all of my ephemera. So I will do that. And in fact, those are the binders or the scrapbooking items in the ephemera that I go through when I'm here, when I come visit my parents, because I still have a room here at my parents' house. Okay, so anyway, here is a coffee stained envelope, junk envelope that I made here at my mom's house, and then added some postage. And then here's a picture of my granddaughter. So cute, my little baby. And then here she is. She was so happy with the Christmas lights and the Christmas tree. And here is just a pocket. I glued 2 pages together and then just kind of tucked away some more pictures. I'll add that back in there. Here are some gift tags. I made a library pocket. Here is a journaling card. And then up here, there's another journaling card tucked away. While I was at my parents' house, I coffee dyed and avocado dyed some paper that I found. I used to have my own title insurance company 10 years ago, and so a lot of those office supplies are in my parents' basement. And so I picked up a ream of paper and then brought it upstairs to the kitchen, and I coffee dyed and avocado dyed. So that's where I got this paper from. Just keeping myself busy here at my parents' house. And then this is fabric, bits and pieces of fabric that I have here at my parents', but also my sister has fabric that she let me have. So here is my mom and I. We went shopping for Christmas, and we were trying on some hats, and that was just, we laughed so much that day. It was so much fun, and that was on December 15th. And here is another day. I want to say this was, oh my gosh, was this New Year's Eve? I know I have the date somewhere, because I try to make sure I added the date to everything that I documented. But that was Christmas Eve. That's me and my twin granddaughters. And do I have anything in here? Nope, nothing tucked away. This is New Year's Eve. This is me and my youngest daughter and my middle daughter. My My youngest daughter hosted New Year's Eve at her house. That was a lot of fun, documented here. Here's my youngest daughter and me. And then here is a little tuck spot where I wrote about our Christmas Eve. So just put that back in there. And then documented some more. Oh yeah, we went to go see the movie Star Wars on December 22nd. And it was me, my twin granddaughters, my goddaughter, and my youngest daughter. That was a great movie, by the way. Yep, highly recommend it. And here is a napkin that I decoupaged onto the avocado dyed paper, some washi tape that my sister gave me, and some stickers and labels that my sister gave me as well. And then other random stickers from my collection. Here is a Christmas card that I cut and glued down as a tuck spot. Here is a half a doily. This was wrapping paper, a napkin, some washi tape. This was a ribbon from packaging, I think it was. So just added that there. Here are some stickers, again, from the 90s. This is a newer Christmas sticker. This is a felt, like a die-cut felt. I found this in the house. Don't know where it came from, but I took it. Here's a pocket. And here is an envelope that I was going to use to tuck in some pictures, but I actually need this for something else. I'm going to take it out. Here's an altered playing card. So I really like this. I like the way this turned out. And I added the snowman head sticker to the queen. And then look at that cat. That was from a napkin. So I thought that was pretty cute. Stuck that there. Some Christmas tissue. I don't think I have anything in that pocket. Here is some Christmas wrapping paper. This was from a gift from my youngest daughter. She likes penguins. Here's a tuck spot. Little glassine envelope. And I think this was, yep, Christmas card that I cut up and turned into a tag. Here is a postcard that I coffee dyed for journaling. So, I mean, what I did is I decorated the pages so that I could be ready just to document my days. And I thought that would be easier. But even though there isn't anything documented on these days, I love the way they look, and it just makes it completes the December daily book. Here is a good friend of mine. This is my friend's husband. And so we went out for lunch on December 16th. And I took a picture of him because he kind of went under, he was leaning under the chandelier and it looked like antlers. So that's why I added this here. And I thought that was funny. So we went to this great little coffee shop in Salt Lake. It's called the Honeysuckle. And it's really nice that we walked into the coffee shop, and they are loyal customers to the Honeysuckle. And so it's really nice to walk in there and they greet them and they know them, and they just have awesome service there. And then they have all of their tables are just so nice. They have like this vintage vibe in there, and all of their tables are so neatly decorated. So I took a picture of the table scape. So here is that. And then here is a little paper clip, and I think I have more pictures. Oh, here's just another picture of the tables, the way that they're decorated. So nice. I just love it there. They have a great latte there. So if you're ever in Salt Lake, stop at the Honeysuckle. So here is that. Here is my friend's business card. She's a realtor here in Salt Lake. And yeah, my day job, I'm a real estate agent, a real estate broker by day, crafter by night. Yep. Here is on what day was this? We went to a baby shower on December 14th. And so we went to a baby shower. My niece had right there, my niece Ashby had her baby shower. And so we took a group picture. Here I am. And we have my granddaughters, my sister, my goddaughter, just a bunch of gals. We got together that day. And I mean, the group was a lot bigger, but towards the end, we took this picture of us, and we had so much fun that day. And here are my twin granddaughters on this day at the baby shower. And then I think right after the baby shower, my sister and I went antiquing. Yep, that was fun. But we had to hurry up and do it because then we had bunco later that day. It was a busy day. December 14th was busy. We had so much fun. And here is me and getting ready for the day and for antiquing and then for bunko. And then, yeah, I took pictures. I took selfies. You know what? I was feeling it. Oh, and this right here, is this a recipe? It is. I'm so glad I remembered I have this recipe. I had the best chicken salad croissants at the baby shower that my niece's aunt made. Oh my gosh. So this is the recipe. If you guys want it, let me know. I'll give it to you. But seriously, the best chicken salad I've ever had in my life. And it wasn't just me. Everyone that day left with the recipe. Kid you not. Here are my granddaughters. I think this was on December 11th, was it? What day is that? I can't tell from the camera here. Oh, December 11th. My granddaughters just wanted to show me. They're getting tall. And that one of them is taller than the other, even though they're identical twins. So don't know how that happened. Here they are. There's my mother. And so just a little journaling card right here. Some stickers and washi tape. This is me at the hospital. My godmother was recently diagnosed with cancer, and so she had surgery in December. And so this is right before my trip to Utah, and so this is in LA, and I went to go visit her at the hospital. And she's so cute because while I was there, she wanted to take a picture of me visiting her. And I'm like, well, let's take a picture together. And she's like, no, I just want to take a picture of you. And she texted these to me, and I just printed them because even though it's me, I know why I was there and, you know, providing emotional support to her. And I'm so glad that she's doing so much better now. So I documented that day. And then here's some journaling about that day. And I love her. So here's a little envelope that I made. There's nothing here. I just made it just for fun. And then here is my mom and my youngest granddaughter. And then these, let me show you how these were. I think these are my favorite embellishments of the whole book. These are tags from some charms I purchased. And the tags are just so neat. And I love that cardboard. And all I did is took some music paper and then added these cute little stickers and then some ribbon and then coffee dyed paper. And I made 3 of them. And I love these tags. Just look at them. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah, I save clothing tags, you guys, and I repurpose them just like this, you know. And I love them. Here's a piece of a ribbon. And what is this? Oh, this was packaging. I got some, did I get cookies? I think I got cookies, and this was part of it. Part of the cookie packaging, and I just thought it was cute, so I saved it. And then I made a tuck spot. Here's some packaging and some coffee dyed paper. I'm really not going over the type of papers that I used as much as I wanted to, but you can clearly see how I've tried to decorate as best as I possibly can. And here is oh, the 23rd. You see how I've kind of, here's the day of the 23rd. All right, we went to Barnes and Noble. Yep, I went to Barnes and Noble that day. You know, I can spend an entire day at Barnes and Noble, you guys. I love it there. And then this is at my daughter's house, my middle daughter's house. I took a picture of her Christmas tree, and it's not very clear, but she has the most beautiful view of Utah Lake, and it was just amazing. The camera didn't capture it, but I know it's there, and her Christmas tree and her decorations were so beautiful. So that's not done. You know, I'm not done with this day. I don't know if I'll get to it, but I know with the pieces being here, I know what I did that day. Oops, where's my Barnes & Noble card? Okay. And then I altered an old Rolodex card. I apologize. I keep, you know, moving the camera, but I'm trying to be as steady as I can. And so there's my altered memory Rolodex card. And I used some packaging, a sticker, and those are such beautiful little stickers right there. Let's see, did I put anything in here? Oh, a receipt, probably my Barnes & Noble receipt. And then this is, I think this is right before New Year's. and we all got together and made tamales again, because let me tell you that the tamales we made Christmas Eve, they didn't turn out as good. Something went wrong with the masa, so we had a redo right before New Year's, and so that was fun. My granddaughters, my sister, who else is in here? My sister, my mom, my goddaughter, and so we all got together and made more tamales. Those turned out delicious. Here are some journaling cards. There's a journaling card that I made. Oh, and I documented the day. Talked about our tamales. That was a Christmas card that I'm using as a tuck spot. And let's see, am I almost done? I am done. This is the back of the book. Here's some 90s stickers with some little stars. And I saved this beautiful Christmas card. And I just tucked it here in the book. And that, you guys, is my December daily. I know it's not every single day, but, you know, documenting. It was such a busy month. And, you know, visiting my aunt, and with the passing of my friend, and then traveling and still trying to work and be with family and all of that. Yeah, it was a busy month. So I'm super grateful for it. And I'm glad that I was able to document and remember everything, you know, without the difficult times, we really can't appreciate, you know, the good days, you know. And so some days will be tough, but I'm very grateful for every single moment in my life and all of these people that are in it too. You guys, I hope you enjoyed my December daily flip through. I know it's late in the season, but you know, I thought I'd share it, or then it'll be like last year where I did my December daily and never got a chance to even share it. Maybe I will one day and, you know, do a retro. Retro, is that a thing? Flashback, December daily flip through. You guys, thanks so much for joining me. And, you know, document, you guys. Document. Thanks so much. And if you are just now joining me, please subscribe. And if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. You guys take care, and I will see you next time.